Hello guys and welcome back into building the best city on the worst map. This is part 15. I am Lewis the TrillW. So in this episode what we're going to do is continue on from where we've left off. I have off camera sorted a few things out. Namely, I've stopped pouring into this lake because it has filled up and even actually flooded at small amounts, which is fine. I've sorted this canal out, made it straight and connected the two there as well, putting a little bridge here, cycling centres as well to handle the waste which these guys were moaning about. I've also added this new little train station here as well and had the train run like this as well. If I show you the path here, you can see the train runs all the way down here, loops right around there and connects all of them up as well. I've also had to sort the trains down here because they were catching up with traffic, and down here, no, where is it? Here I've had to sort these highways out by doing something like this as well. It's a bit prettier, so it works. In this episode, what we're thinking of doing is using all of this land, helping expand our zoo, and also just improving on Cooper Square. So Cooper Square, bit of land, and we might also look into building something like an oil patch here where there's oil and even maybe planes, but we'll look at that shortly. I think what we're going to start off by doing is increasing our income by putting an oil refinery in here though, and then we'll start expanding out the city there. So let's start by doing that now. Right, so say hello to Diddy Drills, named because all it's going to do is produce loads of oil. What we're going to do is we're going to start by allocating out this zone. In fact, we could probably make that, the whole central section oil. Start by doing that, and all of this as well. And if we allocate it and say make it oil, yep, perfect. And shops, oh, we don't even bother about that. Let's start now. Because our unemployment's at 5%, the demand for jobs should actually be a bit higher. So we'll see how quickly this takes to go up as well. And that I've been told that oil makes flipping a lot of money, so that'll be a good thing for us as well. We're also going to connect a bridge so that this can go all the way around there as well. So let's sort that out now, and hopefully this will start to grow. Now, I could win an award on this series for probably the ugliest looking highway connections, but that ultimately is what I need. I need it to go out there, to go down that way, come in here like that, and well, yeah, pretty much just do that as well. I can actually connect this at a later point as well. They're not taking though, which is actually interesting, because I thought having there be oil here and the fact that people like need jobs, that could take pretty quickly. So I'll have a little look into why that's what's causing that now. Oh, so right, my zoo is also leveled up. That was one of the reasons I had it on pause. So I've got insect, animal, insect, amphibian, and reptile houses. Well, that's pretty awesome. I've got bison enclosures and tarsiers. I don't know what tarsiers are. But okay, let's leave that and we'll go and allocate them in a bit. I've also got to just sort out this because it started to take, but it's got the wrong style, so I just had to change that, which is not going to help things, but that's okay. Let's leave time back on. Right, so we've now got bison in here, which is quite cool. And there's a little ramp section to view them. That's really nice. But also it's on the back of the houses. Yeah, these are houses. So you get a cool little view in there. An awful smell. Haziers, whatever they are. Oh, tarsiers. Are they the little big-eyed, yeah, like lemur cooking things down there? And then this is the reptile house there as well. Now if I check out the, there it is. Got loads of noises there. Something flying around. Still not making us a lot of money, mainly because it costs so much to run it. But if I go into here, no. Ooh, well, these are the transport routes. No. Where do I go? I don't know. Right. Into this way, probably. Aha. Level 3 is flamingo enclosure, elephants, ooh, and sea life. That's awesome. And then giraffes after that as well. So I think it's here, isn't it? Oh yeah, top right, what am I doing? Top right corner. 2,500 we need to. We're easily there on the entertainment, so we just need to get the visitors in slowly. Now, why are you moaning? You're not getting any power. Oh, that's weird. They've separated. Okay. Very peculiar. There we go. That's a kind of cool looking building that suits the environment. Loads of oil coming in now, which is nice. We're just going to keep allocating out the oil. Well, now the main issue here is Cooper Square says it doesn't have enough people, so we can either build down here or up there. I'm thinking here, traditional grid system, very much like Washington Heights, but obviously this kind of size as well. So I think let's do that, and also maybe keep a suburb around the outskirts. I think that could be quite nice. So I'm going to build that now. Right, so I'm actually just dividing up the area, and you can see this is the kind of space I'm thinking of. Now I'm thinking of having a little suburb in here. This is going to be the highway itself, and then I'm probably going to put another suburb, something like, if I go in with 2, something like this. Like that, so suburb in there, in here, and then this will be the big city itself. So it won't be anywhere near the same size as Washington, but we should be able to connect the two rather nicely as well. And also just adds a bit more character to it as well. It would be actually nicer if we could have the city quite large on the back here, but I don't know how I'm going to work that with the highway. So let me just have a little think, and then I'll start allocating out again. Okay, so here's the plan now. In the centre, big city, suburbs all the way around. So let's start off by dividing this up. But I've also been thinking, do I want to divide it up? I don't know why those two don't connect. Do I want to divide it up and make it a bit more of a dense city? So let's have a little look at what that would look like. Right, so we finally designed it, and it looks a little like this. We do need to work out the suburbs and how that kind of works with the smaller roads, but that's the grid I've gone for. It's more tightly compact than Washington, just because I thought it'd be a bit cooler to see what that looks like. I think I want to get a few monuments in as well, and landmarks. Not landmarks, what am I saying? I want unique buildings in here a bit more as well, and the suburbs definitely need some of those as well. The style-wise, we haven't decided what that's going to be yet, but I'm thinking I just want to keep it probably with this. So it's going to be North American high density, and it might be worth doing North American high density and see what. Oh no, that's North American high density side by side. So not that, yeah, we'll end up getting a bit like this as well, and I think it'll just be quite cool. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start connecting roads and start allocating the housing out in the centre itself. So let's do that now. We're also going to invest in the oil industry. Where is it? We're a legitimate company. Oh, it's made a tiny bit. Might as well sell it for that. That's fine. Where is it? Oil industry. There we go. It's down 2%, but I can only buy that many. I can only buy 1,000 shares. That's why. Bought that because I think that will skyrocket in price eventually. Because once we start getting the oil industry going massively, what else is there worth doing? Gasoline, is that? More cars, the more money you make to fill up your tanks with greasy. Yeah, let's. Oh god, that is really expensive a share. Let's buy 300 shares of that. Nothing else for now. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. Right, wonderful. So, the more population there is, the more cars are, so that'll boost our industry there. I've just connected that up there to let people come in and out. Should also see, yep, there you go. That's going to be a heavy strain point. We should also look at fitting in one here, or at least here. So, I'll do that now as well. Right, so there we go. We've got Washington Plains. So I'm thinking, let's go with, first of all, I'm going to set it to, where is it? Policies. No, I want North American style. Perfect. And then we'll start doing high density. Let's do one, for example, here. Start and see how quickly that goes up. Right, look at that. So that's the first kind of buildings to move into Washington Plains. We're just going to slowly start to kind of expand the city as always, putting in the hospitals where we need them and everything as well. And I think I'm going to have this kind of central. I was trying to think if I want it as like a park or if I want it more as a residential kind of area where people can walk. So I haven't decided that yet as well. I might even make the whole city kind of residential area. We don't know yet, so I'll think about that as things go on. Just selling off a few of my shares. The oil's gone through the roof as well. Gasoline hasn't yet, if anything, actually dropped, but that'll go up in a bit as well. And you can see Diddy Drills is absolutely booming, so let's allocate more and more of those out. Or maybe I should look at buying oil now. I know I just sold it, but has it dropped a bit now that I've sold it? Aha! Yeah, let's buy 100 more as well. Just bought all the oil again. Perfect. And we'll allocate more of this out to hopefully boost our investment. It's pretty much insider trading, which actually is completely legal, but this game doesn't seem to recognise that, which is nice. Okay. Yep, all of that's been allocated. Oh wait, no, perfect. Now checking in everything, we're all still good for traffic. Still a bit of strain there, but nothing too bad. Traffic's all flowing as long as there's not a traffic jam. We're good. And Washington Plains is doing well. One thing we should probably check in on is here. Okay, so we're actually quite close to leveling up and get a new tax bonus, and this district will do really well. We do need to fill in this kind of spaces, but we can do that with parks or just more and more buildings. So let's keep building on here. Where are we? With a high capacity fire station. There we are. It's nice. Rang that in there. All our high density buildings. They are quite ugly, which really annoys me because I would prefer them to look a bit different, but still. That is all been allocated. Power will all sort in a bit as well. And we've still got Town Square there in the centre, which we can do something with. Not loving it entirely, but this is what I'm thinking for the city centre. Something like this. So you've got the tall, I think it's cathedral there, the courthouse, and then you come down the centre and we're going to be able to have kind of an area in the centre that is just purely for shopping, which I quite like the idea of. If I check all that, that's fine. If I check in noise pollution, it's not great, so I'm worried about the housing areas. But what I should actually do as well is turn all of these trees into redwood, so I'll do that now as well quickly. Alright, I've now got the forest centre in here as well. Now that actually encompasses this whole central part as well. And we've got those service points in there to help it, so we can put a few shops and everything like that. Would be quite nice. But the stadium actually is up and running as well, which should... Does that mean we get a football team then? Yeah, we do actually. I thought we got to name them and everything, which is a bit peculiar. Why didn't we get to name them? Have we done that before? I'm pretty sure we had, hadn't we? Is it that one we built? No, it's this one we built before. What's that, is it? Sports arena. Football stadium. Oh, the football stadium's a lot bigger. Well, we can't build that there, but we could build it potentially somewhere. We'll sort that out in a bit as well. I thought that just had a bit more of a cooler style. It reminds me very much of Berlin Stadium, Hertha Berlin's, because they have the Olympic ground that looks just like that when you enter, which I thought was quite cool. But anyway, that's all growing quite nicely now as well. Everything else is doing alright. Ooh, traffic's actually 89%. Not bad at all. But what is bad is... Oh, okay, we're seeing this more and more often. Our graveyards are filling up. It seems graveyards are the first choices. There we go, there's an empty one down there now. Over actually cemeteries, which I think is a bit weird, to be honest, because we kind of prefer it to be cemeteries. Oh, loads of people are moaning about that. Okay, that's fine. There we are. Right, yeah, so... These guys are moaning that, for example, yeah, they're saying they need a cemetery as well. Well, let's just put one there. See, keeps everyone happy. That's something I just don't understand really, why you want to have a cemetery at the place you work, because I would want nothing more than to like work. Anyway, right, let's keep putting the time on and keep expanding this, and we'll very shortly summarise up the episode. It annoys me that I can't do something like this, that you have to put a support beam in the centre, because I thought that would be so cool if you could do that and actually have the train go through the city, a bit like New York, but they won't let you do that. Ever so annoying as well. Right, the city is growing, and it's growing down this way because the idea is I want to try and connect the power up on this side. So to do so, let's also look at putting in something suburban like that. Yeah, that should do as well. And we could actually have a pathway here for people to walk down. It would be quite cool if that's kind of a massive way to the city, but we'll sort that later as well. What I'm thinking about doing as well is probably just going to leave things up for there. That's going to be... I see moaning about noise, that's fine. The end of part 15 of City Skylines. We're building the best city on the worst map. It's doing ever so well. Close to 100,000 population as well. In the meantime, I've been Lewis the Trill W. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, see ya and goodbye.